Hello everybody, how's it going? We are going to continue to work tonight on what we were working on last time, which was improving the stream overlays, all of those such things in this app. That's something that we have been, oh, it was a channel points challenge, sorry. I was gonna say, it's something we've been working on for a while. That's not true at all. It's something we've been working on for exactly one stream. But it was a channel points challenge, and so it was something that we were working towards for a while. Let me put it that way. So last stream, we managed to get the video overlay working again. I don't have that right now because I didn't hook the cord back up again. But it's okay, because it's working, and that's all we really cared about. What we then got working was we got stuff responding to a Apple script so that we could write some tests for stuff. Or rather, maybe not write some tests for stuff, but rather be able to test doing stuff such as follows and whatnot outside of somebody actually just following and unfollowing. Because that's really hard to do. So we built a script editor so that we could trigger that instead. Just do it this way. Except I double click this and nothing happened. There we go. So yeah, we have test support here that in theory we should be able to say follow. And we haven't hooked it up to anything. We got it just working at the very end of the day to get it to show us a list of devices, which we got from wherever that was. Here it is. Application. So in theory here, this would return a value. I don't think we actually got that working, but I realized at the end of the stream that we don't actually care about this working because that's not what we're working on right now. What we're working on is getting this to do some kind of command. So that's what we're going to do here. That's where we're going to pick back up. So what we did was we declared something. We declared a command here called test follow. And so my guess is what we need to do is we need to declare a method called test follow. Hey, this guy, how are you doing? Hater of color. So yeah, I think what we want to do here is we're just going to want a func test follow. And why don't we just try saying print follow. This guy is done with color today. I get it. All right. So really what we want to see here, if we call that Apple script, we say follow, we print the word follow. That's what we care about. We can probably stop logging all of this. Probably don't need that anymore. Yeah, this, we can just get rid of that. We can actually get rid of this too. And we can probably get rid of this. We can get rid of a lot of things. Let's try again. Do you need devices if the Swift func is already named devices, says Dandelions. No, I don't think we do. That was something that we had a lot of trouble getting that working last stream. And so I think that was something that was left over. So let's get rid of that too and we can test it. But no, I don't think we do need it. Oh, darn it. Sorry, it wasn't running at the time. This is the problem with this, is that if I'm not running the overlays, then the redemptions don't work. And so as I'm like tweaking the overlays, some of this stuff doesn't happen. Let me give you your points back so you can crash it later. Give you a refund. There you go. Hey, I refunded you before you demanded a refund. It was a pre-fund. Okay. So yeah, let's try this now with our devices and see if this actually just runs. So we're going to create a new script here and we're just going to say tell application Twitch alerts Intel. And let's just say devices. I think that'll work. Yeah, so we get an empty array. So yes, dandelions, that works just fine without that. It was just something that we were testing because we couldn't get it to work last stream. And so it's like, okay, let's try making sure the name is exactly what we want. We might end up having to try that with this test follow here, but we'll find out. So we're going to go ahead and say tell application Twitch alerts follow. Build that. And then I think what we're going to do here is we're just going to filter for the word follow. Yeah, here we go. And run it. And it didn't work. So something's not working, right? Guess we could also set a breakpoint there. Run that. Nothing. Okay. So what do we need to do? So we have Cocoa method test follow. We do have a colon here, which we're not taking any parameters. So let's try that. Let's get rid of that. I guess just build. I don't know if we can guarantee that that actually did anything. Build and run. Still nothing. Okay, so now I'm going to test that thing again. Should also apply to my camera and not just the screen. I wonder how I would do that. Because the problem is the camera is hooked up to an entirely different computer than the screen is. So I would need to not only change the color here, I would need to tell the other computer also, by the way, set that value. And then it becomes way harder for me to fake. Or sorry, way easier for me to fake? Way easier for me to fake. Way harder for me to prove that it's not a fake. Because what you see right now is what I get. Like, I can't see color here at all. Which is actually kind of annoying over here, where color is kind of important. Or at least I'm not as familiar with what these colors mean. So yeah, we're going to try this. Let's see what we get here. Nothing's happening. So we can get rid of that, just because we know that that wasn't the problem. It's out of stock, otherwise you would turn on color. I didn't know that there was an amount of stock on that. Doesn't look like it's out of stock, not to me at least. Do that. Bring it back. I mean, maybe I have... Oh, reward is on cooldown. No, now I can't. Now I can't turn it back off. Okay, so there's a cooldown is what's happening. Hang on, I use the dog emoji to trigger it again. Come on. There we go. Turn it back off. Okay. So devices is coming through to here. We're pretty sure. Let's double check that understanding. Actually, let's pop open that other app that we had, the script debugger app. Because I want to check something else, which is, are we still hitting the right build? Script debugger. No, I need this. Trial. Just an Apple script. Ooh, I've never seen this use. Interesting. Let's comment it out though. I don't know what any of that means. All right, so I think what we want to look at is, well, last time we had an actual error. That's the problem. Yeah, because what I'm trying to find is this, like, oh, we definitely sent it to this particular app. I guess the other thing that we could do is we could try dragging in the path again. I think that worked. Build folder in Finder. Paste till application with path. Interesting. I've never seen this before. Also, again, I love that it uses the old school colon-based paths. Okay, so let's try that. So we guarantee that we are in fact hitting the right path, hitting the right version of this app. All follow, nothing happens. Let's try updating this SDEF because we've got command follow code test fall. Let's change this to this just to make sure that we are in fact seeing updates. I want to try that too. Because maybe we're not seeing updates to the SDEF. Maybe that's the problem. Ooh, okay. The Apple event was not handled by any handler. Can't continue follow. So that did change something. I don't know what that means, but it changed something. Reveals selection in Finder, shows a quick look preview. I mean, this is just error A event not handled. But it is interesting. Okay, so what is it trying to do? Apple event follow. Raw source. Yeah, okay, so this is still trying to call that test fall. So I'm wondering if it's not picking up that update. How do we get it to pick up that SDEF update? Reload. I'm guessing this icon means that I need to actually purchase it. Okay, so let's think of how we can test this over here. I don't write AppleScript enough that I want to. Okay, how much is this app? Let's figure that out first before we are like, it's not worth it to buy this app. Yeah, $99. That's a little steep for something that I do like once a year. If I was writing Apple scripts every day, sure. I'm not doing that. I don't know how we would tell. Like, it'd be nice if in here I could see the actual thing. I mean, that didn't do anything. I have another theory. Let's go back to here. So once we did this, it stopped working. So we know that this at least updates the calling end. Sorry, the callee end. The target end. But what I want to see is, can we update the caller end? So script editor, basically. So that didn't do anything. Let's quit it and reopen it. Because what we're looking for is, did this window change? So now it did. So this has definitely picked up the update. And yet nothing's happening. Okay, I think we need to look up more how we implement this stuff. Because I'm wondering almost, is there a default like signature that we need to implement? Kind of like how for like UI control events, you need to take in sender, for example. Is there something that we need to do here in order to implement that? We need the overlay app to be able to interpret chat messages as AppleScript sources. That would be terrifying. Just letting you all run arbitrary code on my computer. Coco's scripting guide. This is probably what we want. Not arbitrary, very deliberate code. There. Let's go ahead and open this page on the website. Remember that Macs can't get viruses. Yes, but Macs can be subject to malicious little gremlins. Let me ask my info security chief, Eaglenaut. Eaglenaut, should I allow chat to run arbitrary code on my computer? It's for the best? Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Designing for scriptability, implementing a scripting application. Apply a scripting definition file. Concentrate scriptable behavior in model objects. I'm not doing that. Didn't do that. The CISO has spoken. CISO? Sorry. I remember we had this whole debate about this. Let ChatGPT run arbitrary code. That's how we get the singularity, so I'm okay with this. Implement object specifier methods for scriptable classes. I feel like I haven't done that the right part way. I feel like I'm missing something. Getting and setting script commands. Yeah, let's look at this. In working with script commands, Coco scripting relies on scriptability information in your SDEF. That includes command elements, which provide information about specific Apple script commands, and response to elements, which specify that objects of a particular class can respond to a specified command. If you implement a new Objective-C class for the command, you can also display the name in the command element, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I'm guessing that my function needs to take in one of these NS script commands. But can you show me like some obj-C code somewhere? Back later? I look forward to it. Implementing an object-first command, rotate. Implements the rotate command as an object-first command. It's a logical task for a rectangle object to rotate itself. I don't know that we necessarily need that, but let's read through this just because I don't understand whatever. Did anyone redeem first already? I don't think so. Nobody's done that. But where's the code? Okay. In the implementation for the skit rectangle class, it implements the rotate method. Why would you not include the class here so that or the code here so that I don't have to? I don't think it was you. I think I didn't notice that. It invokes command. What are we doing? It implements the rotate method. Am I gonna need to go find this source code? I really don't want to. But there's no Objective-C code at all in this thing. This chapter uses sketch.sdef from the Sketch sample application available from Apple. But where? Yeah, this is all referring to Sketch the drawing out now. Sketch.app templates. Like, that sample code no longer exists. I'm sure. Okay, so let's think about how this might work. We're gonna guess. We're gonna guess how this works. We're gonna say test follow underscore command ns script command. Maybe that sample is in the Wayback Machine. Yeah, but the problem is I need to figure out where the link to it even would be in order to know where to look at the Wayback command. Like if this had a link to like a reference, like here's what we're referring to, I would know where to start with the Wayback command, but I don't even know where to start. They have like Apple Documentation Archive, Apple Developer Documentation Archive. It might be in there. This library is no longer being updated. Sketch Apple sample code. Here we go. All right. Hey, we found it. So which, it said it was skit rectangle implemented this? Skit rectangle. Don't see it in here at all. Okay, skit rectangle inherits from what? Skit graphic? The sample code doesn't seem to have the information that it thinks it should have. Okay, what do we got? Sketch Suite. Savable file format document. I'm looking for commands. Response to save, print, close, blah, blah, blah. None of those are new commands. Enumeration. Box, rectangle. This doesn't have the code that it says it should have. This all says it was updated within a year. 2.13, 6.14, 6.12. What does the revision history for this say? So it's definitely all older than the revision history they have over here. Carbon sketch, quick look sketch. Sketch.script suite. What the heck is this? Yeah, none of this is... Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, none of this has any of the code that it says it should have. I don't understand what to do. Handle open script command, handle print script command. I mean, these are in application though. No, I don't think color is going to help. It can't hurt, but I don't think it's going to help. SKT document responds to this stuff, but I'm assuming it just does that by inheriting from NS document. Yeah. Okay, well, let's just try this and see if it helped at all. This definitely will not help because we don't have the colon. That doesn't even work in Escamina's, or in Escamina's. That doesn't even work in this guy NZ's chat anymore. Tried it today. Well, this is certainly interesting. Okay, so now it knows about the new dictionary. It did nothing. I have no idea that I have no hope that this is actually gonna work. Especially if I close the window before asking my question. Wait, what? NS Apple Event Manager. Set an event handler, scriptable object, alloc init, and selector, quack, do something with text error. For event class, KAS Apple Script Suite, KAS subroutine event. What's the thing I'm looking for? NS script command. What is, Nunchi? You can ask what that is, but I'm not sure what that is referring to. This app right here that's doing the GPT stuff, that is an app called Developer Duck. It's available at developerduck.app. It's made by a friend of the show, Adam Wolf. And it is it's pretty cool. It's just a development focused GPT front end for the Mac. I feel like I need to start over though. Because I still feel like I'm not getting anything useful out of it. You don't use your own key for it. There is a it keeps losing my purchase history. Adam, if you're here, this is a bug. Yeah, no, you just pay for a subscription through it. Okay, let me see. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, Mono's fireworks got stopped by a breakpoint. Nothing happened after there. Try again. We hit a breakpoint and everything froze. Trying to make an entrance, I know. This is the problem with, like, trying to debug the thing that does all of the entrance. Yes, it is using ChatGPT. Or the GPT API, not ChatGPT specifically. Okay, what are we trying to do? I need to go back to my SDEF. Is actually all I care about. It always works for Escaminia. I don't know what your what issue you're having. Oh, hey, no, this is just the part that I need. Wait, are the fireworks not working at all? Is that what's going on? Well, I guess we'll be looking into that too. Because, I mean, it definitely hit a point where, like we said, just go ahead and do the fireworks.
Mono NZ says I like to break it, break it.
Yeah, see, that's what I've got. Just follow underscore command ns script command your implementation here. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, hang on. I might know what's wrong. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Yes, I'm an idiot. That's what's wrong. Hey, see this part here where we've got class name application and we've got this Coca class Twitch alerts application, and then down here we have this class name application and then it says NS application. Color. Hey, it stopped, which makes me think it's at a breakpoint. Look at that. There we go. Okay. We've solved our problems. No cat sound redeems. That's because neither of my cats will meow into the microphone. One of them just basically never meows at all. And the other, while she screams, she's very camera shy. And so I cannot get her to scream into the microphone. I need a redeem that is put cat on screen, which compels me to go and find a cat and hold it up for the camera. I could do that redeem. All right, so we have that. Do it now? Okay, 1 minute. She's trying to struggle. She was okay until we sat down, and then she's like, oh, I know where I am. There you go. There's a meow. There's a meow. There's a meow. Why is there no banned developer duck yet? Because developer duck's too useful. I could add a banned developer duck. I also just realized the music was still up real loud. You need to meow again so that they can hear you. Needs to be a drunk developer duck redeem. We need Adam to add a drunk developer duck setting. Does Coco type get drunk? Not since the incident. Where is Halix? I don't know. I don't know if y'all can hear her now. She's chattering, but... The incident? Yes, the incident. The incident. Okay. So we're back here. We have our follow. You know what I kind of want to do is I kind of want to hook it up to fireworks right now. Here, you know what we'll do? We'll go ahead and do fireworks. It does not involve burning chickens in lava. We're going to actually start with this. We're going to say we have a command We're just gonna copy that. Firework. FRWK. FWRK. Did the incident involve the SPD? I don't think so. It involved an emergency vehicle. Test a firework. Okay, so then we're gonna do blah, 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 blah. You don't think we can legally say much more? It's true. In addition to being my CISO, Eagle Knight is also my lawyer. He's the one that gave me all the advice about the EU from the other stream. Okay, so we got that. We got this. We'll bring back test firework. Bang. Yeah, let's run that. Oh, it's because I have the word follow typed in here. Bang. Look, okay, there we go. Okay, so that's working. So now what we need to do is we need to figure out what actually sends that command. So what was that? There was like a notification center dot something. Trigger cannon blast. Firework effect. Perform. For message, chat message. So we almost need to fake a chat message in here. So actually, you know what we're going to do is we're going to say private. Well, not private at this point. Perform. Or maybe launch firework color I guess what we want to do. Optional string, blah blah blah. If let potential hex equals blah 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 blah. Okay, so oh my god, why am I having trouble here? Oh, because I'm trying to use Emacs commands in Xcode. That's not how that works. Okay. Let user info, blah, blah, blah. If let hex color. And we'll do this. Else. This. That. Okay, and so then, this is almost like X color string. Something like that. Okay. So now we can say launch firework. So we need a firework effect. Paren. Launch firework, nil. So let's go back to our application and we're going to say firework effect, launch firework, nil. And we're going to go set a breakpoint over here. And we're gonna try it. Okay, so that should work. So my guess is like we're not showing this game scene. The game scene doesn't seem to exist. Like this exists. Oh, the fact that we're not hitting these breakpoints on init kind of makes me assume that we just are never initializing this scene at all. So that seems like probably part of the problem. Game scene, game scene, game scene. If let scene equals sk scene file named game scene. So this is in this Quicksilver view, but that's not really... We're not looking for Project Quicksilver, I don't think. Yeah, this is not at all what we're looking for. We have this game scene. I mean, this does, it's listed in here. That's interesting. I don't know, like somewhere in here, some of these things have got to exist. So alert native view exists. It would create this fireworks scene view, Quicksilver view. Quicksilver view should... Oh, if let scene sk scene file named blah blah blah. So I'm kind of wondering, does that ever exist? We should have gotten somewhere in here. Hold up. What? So our fireworks scene view should exist. That should go into here. That should go here. We should have at least hit this breakpoint. Something's wrong. Okay, here we are. So yes, our scene exists. PO scene. It's just an SK scene. File named game scene. Are we doing something wrong? To the extent that this is not the right custom class game scene. So why are we not initializing game scene? Oh, because I didn't hit that breakpoint. Hold on. Yeah, no, why? Nothing's happening. This guy, you're the sprite kit expert. What am I doing wrong? Is it because I don't have a module specified? What's happening? Walk you through it? Okay, 1 second. Oh, hey, I think I fixed it though. You're paying attention now? I think I fixed it. Let's see. Hey, there we go. Except I didn't actually see anything fire, but that may have just been because of our... Let me get rid of all of our breakpoints. Okay, let's... Well, I don't know why I built and reran it, but... No, I was just missing something in the sprite kit. But... Hey, there we go. You're like, what the heck was that explosion? That explosion was me making the thing work. There we go. Okay. So the fireworks are working again. Yeah, no, so what I had done wrong here was that this module field was not filled out. And therefore it was not actually initializing my actual SK scene subclass. Okay, so we got that working. Let's go get the follow working. And maybe we already know how to maybe that was the fix that we need there too, but okay, so let's go back to alert native view. That has a show follow alert. Follower scene view. Start with follower. You're just gonna test everything now, Escamina. All kinds of noises and stuff. Okay, so alert native view. So we're gonna need to get that somehow. Alert native view exists in alert view. We have an add dead pixels. We have a show follower alert here. So if we can get to alert view, we can get to alert view. Dang it, Mono. See, now here's the fun part, because I was running that inside of here. I need to actually go kill this. Okay, we're back. Kinda, sorta. Why is this? Finally, a project the chat can perform QA on. Okay, so we have an alert. Ah, crap. Alert view controller. Show follow alert for follower. First, says Adam Wolf. I'll buy it. No. We have actual laws here. It's not the Calvin ball of Nutterfy's stream. Okay, let's sorry, we need to get back to application where we have guardlet alert window. So basically all we need is this. Guardlet alert view controller, else return. Alert view controller dot show follow alert for. We'll put Adam Wolf in there because he was first. That still says firework and not fall. Okay, so we heard the sound play, but I didn't see any view. So let's see if we can figure out what happened there. There's Alex's app. Be done with that one too. Here, we're actually gonna close some of these. I'm actually gonna close all of these. We need them in. Okay. So we have an alert. We say show follow alert. Show follow alert calls alert view, show follow alert. Alert native view, show follow alert. Follower scene view start with follower. Follower scene view start for follower. So this is what's playing the audio right here. So if we kill that, rerun it, and do this, we should hear no audio. Perfect. Okay. It is actually what we wanted to have happen. So all we need to figure out is why show label isn't working, I'm assuming. Is audio player, hold on. Audio player is just something we create. Also, we can probably make that louder. Effect node.run wiggle action factory. Effect node.run. So what do we got? We got the wiggle action factory. We have the pulse action factory. Maybe we just have a problem with that. Let's see what happens. Maybe there's something wrong with the wiggle action, but not the pulse action. Okay, that's not it. Pulse action factory. SK action named follow. This one is something completely different. Okay, so we've got two different problems. So I kind of want to say effectnode.alpha. Let's leave this as 1. See what happens there. Okay, so we do get the value. We get some amount of text. If I do that, does it change the text? It does change the text, and it actually shows us our the effect, that pulse effect. Okay, let's go back to the wiggle effect. Wiggle action. There we go. So my guess is that the wiggle action needs some kind of fade in and fade out action tied to it. So let's go ahead and say, oh, you know what I forgot to do is rerun this. Okay, so that should be running. We have the word test just in the middle of our screen permanently, but that's fine. Let action equals sk action. And then wiggle action, I think, is doing some amount of nothing. Some amount of nothing. That's fine. SK action dot. I thought there was a way to like link actions together. SK action. Ooh, here we go. Okay, I need this guy again. SK action, how do I do? Or here we go. Sequence. I know, I just said like. In both cases, I'm just gonna say like, I need you, and then immediately figure out what I need. SK action dot sequence. So then it would be like an SK action, like a crossfade. How do I change? Maybe you just need to say your name. Okay. How do I animate my alpha? Is it fade alpha? Fade in with duration. 0.25, 0.1. So let's call it that. And then we're just gonna say wiggle action. And then we're gonna say fade out with duration. Okay, so now let's bring this back down to 0. See what happens. Expected a comma. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, that didn't work. Maybe we should actually run the action that we created. Okay, that faded in a little bit faster than I wanted it to, but we can tweak those values. The other thing that I want to fix is our shadow is getting like clipped here. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's just like kind of gross there. But I also don't like the shadow at all. So maybe what I do is I say that our shadow blur radius is 0. That our shadow dot shadow. Oh, we only have a blur radius? We don't have like an extent? Yeah, all we have is a blur radius. But I don't want a blur radius. I just want like a border. String add attributes. So this is just NS attributed string add attributes. It's like NS attributed string key or something. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Is there a border on here? Stroke color, stroke width. Yeah, let's go with that. So instead of a shadow, we say dot stroke color. I'm assuming that's going to be just an NS color. It says UI color, but I think it's an NS color in NS color dot black. And then stroke width, let's say 3. Well, that's definitely a stroke color. What happened to our foreground color? I actually don't know. Hold on. Where do we set our text? Append? Yeah, we have a foreground color. The key is to apply a negative value to stroke width. If this value is positive, you will only see the stroke and not the fill. What? Do Swift color literals react to dark and light mode appearance? Color literals don't, I believe. I would not think so, yeah. Yeah, no, because you would need them to reference like a custom color in like your asset catalog, or maybe one of the built-in colors. So yeah, my guess is no. Or my almost certainty would be no. Hey, there we go. Okay. So we got something. Let's increase the length of this wiggle action. This is too short. Life's too short for a wiggle action. Times, warp times. What is warp times? Warp times 3.3 over 7.0 times. So I guess 3.3 might be how long it lasts. So what happens if I private let duration double equals 3.3? Does that still build? No. Better. All right. I'm hoping that changes nothing. Okay, looks good so far. Let's just be ridiculous and set it to 33 and make sure that that actually does something. It does, but it also makes it wiggle incredibly slowly. So I think if we double it, we're going to need to double up that like wiggle effect. It's fine. Private let static let frame count equals, sorry, double equals 7. Frame count. And it's not really frame count, it's just like keyframe count. And then I think we can like stride. That's a thing, right? Stride from blah to blah gives us a stride to stridable. Can we actually even stride a double? I don't actually think that we can. Okay, that actually works. So this is going to be our frame count, basically. So this is going to be current frame. Covariant self-type cannot be referenced from a stored popularity initializer. Fine. We'll do it that way. Okay, so if I go back to this should be exactly the same as what we started with, right? Looks right to me. Okay, so now let's go to just like double it in both cases. This should look exactly the same, but last longer. Apple event handler failed. Why do the keyframe times depend on duration? Does the animation not repeat? It does not repeat, I think is the answer to that question. I don't know. I wrote this forever ago, so I don't actually know, but no, I don't think it repeats. Although maybe that's just what I need to do, is I just need to repeat that same animation over and over again. But no, I think it just does one particular thing. Okay, why did this fail? I don't know why that would have died. I mean, like, the app is still running. So what's wrong? Apple event handler failed. How and why? An exception was... Oh, hang on. An exception was thrown during... Where did I see that? An exception was thrown during execution of an NS script command. Warps and time arrays must have non-zero and equal counts. Warps and times array. Oh. The count is wrong? Yeah, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 items of the durations. Okay. We'll bring this back to the way it was. And then I think K&H pointed out a better way to just do the same thing, which is just like loop that one. SK action dot loop. No. I mean, we could sequence it again, but why are these not sorted in any way? Repeat. Here we go. Repeat. Wiggle action factory. Wiggle action. Let's just say 3 times. That's probably a way smarter way to do that. Did I screw up the duration? Hold up. I did. Okay, so it like slows down and then goes again, but I think that's fine. All right, that works. Okay, so we've got our follow action. I don't know why I killed that. That was not at all what I wanted to do. Let's get our subscription action going. Thank you, Escamania. Thank you again, Escamania. So we got that. So then I guess, yeah, so we've got a follower scene, but I actually think that follower scene is the wrong name for this. We want like alert scene. And then we want to be able to pass in colors to it, like a color or maybe just like an action. Yeah, let's do an action. So yeah, and this is going to become alert scene, I think. Yeah, let's rename this. Refactor, rename. It's an alert scene. And then, yeah, let's go do an enum that is an alert action. Is it an alert action? Is it an enum? Sorry, is what I mean. Is it an enum or is it a struct with a bunch of static lets on it? It might be the latter. No, not struct appget. Alert action. Private init. But I think we're gonna want an init with like some values. Private init with name string. No, that's not right. What do we want? Let's come back to the init. We want a highlight color, an S color. We want a text producer, which is going to be string to string. And we want we also want a sound too. I don't know what that value is going to be yet. Is that all we need? We need the text, we need the color, we need the sound. But also this isn't right either, because what we need here, yeah, we need something that just gives us an NS attributed string is actually what we want. So yeah, text producer to NS attributed string. And then yeah, we still want the sound, but the sound is a URL. Yeah. Okay, so now I think we can make this work. Private init with all the things. And then we will give ourselves the static let follow equals alert action. And actually, maybe we should make our text producer the last thing so that we can have the trailing closure syntax. Okay, so let's go back to our alert scene. Let's go copy. Well, I guess we don't actually need the color now, because if this is all going to be part of attributed string, yeah, we don't need a color at all. We just need a text producer. That's all we really need. Okay, well, this is a lot easier. And because this is my life, this is not an app we're actually shipping. We're just going to use Force Unwrap. I think we're going to leave this part in here. We're just going to grab just this part. Okay, that works for me. All right, so now what we need is this needs to init with, ooh. How are we gonna do this? Set label text. What calls this? Start for follower. Okay. This is what we need to do. Bloop, 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 bloop. Func start for action. Why am I forgetting to type literally anything? Start, maybe just action, alert action. So we're gonna say set label text. It's not at all how that works. Set label text. Text, attributed string. We don't have a value in here. I think this is not how I want this to work. Var text and s attributed string. No. This is gonna be so hard when I'm trying to deal with colors. There we go. Okay. Thank you, KNH. Okay, so we got audio player. So yeah, audio player. This needs to be almost a function of its own. Maybe we just do this all inside that other function. I don't have any kaleidoscope glasses. Okay, there we go. So now we can come back to here. Now we cannot come back to here. Now we can come back to here and we can try to build, and it won't build because of that. Follower scene start, and then what we want is follower scene, which we should eventually rename alert scene. Follower scene start dot follow for follower. Except I think we want to pass this up one. Action. Alert action for follower. So we'll pass the action in here. And actually this should be renamed to alert scene view. But I don't think we can do that until we fix everything else. Show follow alert. That part's fine. So I think this is where we can kill it for a second. Start follow for follower. Okay, I think we're good there. Let's rename this. Is there a CD to grayscale but not to remove it? Is a CD to grayscale? I don't know what a CD means. Cooldown. There's a cooldown to toggle grayscale on or off. So there's a cooldown in both directions, basically. Well, yeah, because Kane used the subscriber-only backdoor. Sorry, it wasn't running when you did that. It should have been running now. Try one more time. Yeah, well, you got to do it the right way then. There you go. You toggle it on and back on. Shouldn't use the channel points rewards if you're a subscriber. Should use the emoji. Do you want all your points back for grayscale? Cooldown is only associated with the redeems, yes. Okay, that's enough of that. I can remove people's privileges for using emojis. Yeah, cool down the screams, no kidding. Fixed. The cooldown is only on the channel points versions. Okay. Where were we at? We were testing the follow. Yes, that's right. Well, follow obvious. Well, yeah, follow should still work. Let's check that. Follow does not still work because we didn't hear any audio. Well, you can't spam screams now. Let's go back to our alert. I mean, clearly that... Yeah, you can spam that. Alert native view. No. Alert scene. Yeah, we didn't get any audio. Why didn't we get any audio? Action.sound URL. Which we just copied and pasted, right? There's no reason why that shouldn't work. Why would that suddenly not be working? Oh, cannot open file at line blah blah blah, no such file or directory? Or is it this method should not be called on the main thread due to UI unresponsiveness? Which does not show up in the error at all. Which method? Which method should not be called? Certainly not that one. I don't know why there would be any difference. Well, hold on. It's because previously that audio thing, the audio player existed from the very beginning, right? So maybe what we need to do is maybe we need to bring this back. But instead of starting with this, we say let audio player, AV player. And then here we say audio player dot replace current item with AV player item. Only there's only one emote per other streamer. Do we need the seek to 0? We probably don't need the seek to 0. There we go. Now we got our AI back. Let's wait for that to finish running, and then we're going to trigger it again just to make sure that we do in fact get the audio again. Actually, what happens if I do it again? We just get a lot. So if I was getting a bunch of follows in a row, that would still work. Yeah, welcome for the 20th time. Okay, I'll switch it to somebody other than Adam Wolf. We can go to our handle. No, what was it? Test follow. We'll give it to Dan D Lines, right? Okay. Yeah, so we've got that. We've got our test follow. So actually, no. Here, we're gonna leave it as Adam Wolf. And we'll make Dandy Lions our subscriber test. How's that? Where is our... So we need our audio. Sounds. Oh, we got a million audios. It's just called subscription. Okay, well, that's easy enough. So let's go back to our alert actions. I honestly feel like we could actually abstract away some of this, but I'm lazy now. Subscriptino. And then we want this to be that yellow color, which hopefully I have in my little thing. I don't. Of course not. Where would I have that color specified? At the very least, it's in my Streamlabs desktop, so hold on one second. Oop. Password is incorrect. What are you talking about? Did one of you all change my password? Somehow? Password. Okay, I think I'm logged back in. Now I need to do this without color though, so. Alert box. Test. No, subscriptions. Oh, geez, where's the color in here? Font settings? Text highlight color. I'm hoping this is the right color. FFC66D. We can actually go back to this now. Yeah. FFC66D. That sounds yellowy, right? Other. My circle. Yeah, it looks perfect. This is like red's about here, orange is about here. I guess that's about yellow, right? Yeah. Also, red plus green, a lot of green. That's pretty yellow. I think this is gonna work. We'll find out. So okay, so we've got a action, got an alert scene. Alert scene view, start action. So then it would be like what? Alert native view. Show subscriber alert. See, I kind of want to pass this thing all the way up. Show alert. Show alert. Alert action. Let me just like pass this all the way up. Okay, so now we get back to here. This is our redeemer on follow. This is now dot show alert dot follow for. I already forgot what was there. Follower. And then here we'll do the same thing. It's show dot follow for Adam Wolf. And then this one will be show dot subscription for Dandelions. I definitely don't want alert as a argument label. All right. We still can't test this because we haven't updated the SDEF. Why didn't that trigger that turning back off, KNH? I don't know what happened. Works on my machine. I don't know what happened. That's really weird. That should have worked. Yeah, I don't see any reason in here why that wouldn't have worked. Oh well. So we got the SDEF. We need this part. You must have run out of subscriber points. Subscribe. Test subs. Test a subscriber alert. Build and run. Nothing happened. Did I call it test subscription instead of test subscribe? Almost certainly. I called it test subscriber. You gotta get all the words to be the same words. Hey, there we go. Who even writes tests? The tests are fine. Tests are great. I love tests. For Twitch channel overlays that only I'm ever going to run, I don't know. You might be a fool here. I might. I should write some actual tests, but instead I've got buttons that just allow me to do whatever I want. All right, so now the next thing I need to do is I need to, well, I've got two different things that I need to do. I need to hook up this to an actual subscription thing. And then I also need to get rid of the Streamlabs alerts. So let's go get rid of the Streamlabs alerts. That's the easier one. Just call it an integration test. That's fair. We can also get rid of these. Actually, we can just get rid of the methods entirely. So yeah, redeemer on follow. So now we have a redeemer on follow. My guess is we don't have a redeemer on subscribe. Yeah, we definitely don't. Var on subscribe. Presumably we need a thing like this. We're also going to need to figure out what actually calls that. Oh, we've got some tasks in points.followers. Okay, so we'll need to set all of that up. Actually, let's just go ahead and burp. Subscribers, I'm assuming, is a thing that doesn't exist. Learned today that foreground color is deprecated on all the OS now. Yeah, it's foreground style now, but it still takes colors. But yeah, they renamed it. Okay, so this is going to be redeemer dot on subscribe. Perfect. Okay, so now all we need to do is figure out how to implement that. Twitch points, token, blah, blah, blah. Self.followers equals followers stream. Yeah. Make stream. Okay, yes, this is the new thing. I was gonna say, I don't have to rewrite it to the new thing, do I? I don't. It's great. Okay, so we've got a redemption, we got a follow. It's fine. Let subscribers stream. You know what? Here, this is actually what we're gonna do. We're gonna just read it. Perfect. Everything is deprecated in iOS? It's not wrong. In a few more streams, you can finally ban Dash. Oh, God. Okay, so now, yeah, notification message payload dot redemption. So yeah, we're going to need a case subscription event. We're going to need to handle a whole lot of things here. Got to save the points for Sunday? Oh yeah, I guess it is Sunday for you. I was going to say for Saturday. But I guess that would be Sunday for you, right? Who knows anymore? Why does... Okay. I was gonna say, why does that build, but the other one doesn't? Doesn't. It is at April 1st on at like 6 p.m. Pacific, maybe earlier, probably around 6 p.m. Pacific, which should be Saturday my time, Sunday your time, right? Where's the calendar? The first is Monday? What? Have I been like just on crack this whole time? Apparently. I've been planning this whole time. Saturday is April 1st. We're going to do our Saturday stream. It's going to be great. Hey, it being on Monday is great because that's the day that I stream normally anyway. Okay, so yeah, just normal stream time on Monday/Tuesday will be the April Fool's Day / Cocoa Type stream anniversary day. I realized today that I'm not doing this big enough because this is actually going to be 5 years of streaming. This is going to be 5-year anniversary. This is kind of an interesting number. Why does this think this needs to be string? I'm so confused. But yeah, so that's how long is an affiliate? Little over 3 years. I looked at this the other day and I think it was October something. I want to say it was like October 2020. Okay, so we need to go to Twitch's dev site and figure out what this is. We need to find all of these things. Do you use any of the official Apple command line tools or just Xcode? I mean, I use SimCTL fairly often at my day job for doing simulator control stuff. Xcode build for the same reason. What else is there? AGV tool for updating versions. These are all part of CI because that's a lot of what I do at work. What other command line tools do you have from Apple? Apple developer command line tools. Those are the big three that I can think of. AL tool, which is again also subscription stuff. That's for how you actually upload it to App Store Connect. I don't know. It's a decent number of tools, right? No, I actually have my own script at work for doing symbolication that is all written in Python. Xcode select is a good one. I mostly use Xcodes from the command line for that though nowadays. Xcodes. Another friend of the stream, Matt Kaisik, developer of that. I haven't seen him in a while. Xcodes org/Xcodes on GitHub. Command line tool to install and switch between multiple versions of Xcode. Good tool. Is defaults part of the Xcode command line tools though? Or is that even what you were asking? What pet food guy was asking? It's not part of Xcode, yeah. I mean, yeah, where do you draw the lines here? Because, I mean, the Xcode command line tools does include Git, but I would not say that that's a... Oh yeah, you definitely want to download more tools. If that's what you're asking, yes, definitely do that. Because that has like Git and whatnot and a whole bunch of other developer related stuff. So yes, you want that. Where are we at? Channel subscribe request body. Not request body. Response body is what we want here. We want user name. We can also see if it's a gift. But I don't see in here how we can see who gifted it. That's interesting. Should we be looking for channel subscribe event? Should we be looking for both a channel subscribe event and like a gift event? So that's the case. That's kind of gross. Channel subscription gift. Yeah. Has a... That also just has a username. Do I have to like watch for both of them and then tie them together? I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that at all. It'd be nice if there was a gift event or the subscription event had both who gave it and who received it. I need an event that has both of them. Get you an event who does both. I do not NeoVim. I do occasionally Boomer Vim. I don't know what the opposite of NeoVim is. I have not gotten into NeoVim though. Yeah, no, that's probably the same one that we were referring back to when we did the Emacs stream. There was a NeoVim blog post and I was like looking into that. I mean, see, like I even typed NeoVim iOS dev. Yeah, this one. See how it's purple? It's probably this blog post. And we were referring back to it to figure out how to basically port this to Emacs. Apparently there's improvements. Oh yeah, I remember this. This page sometimes just didn't feel like loading. But yeah, this was probably what you were referring to, or what you saw. And then yeah, I took this and used all of the information in it to do Emacs. I don't know why that was a word that I could not remember. Okay, so here's our event. User ID, user login, username. And we just want username again. So I think that's just going to look exactly the same as this. We're going to replace the name follower with subscriber. Why can I not? Option, shift, arrow. There we go. Subscription event. No. You've been using IntelliJ? Like a madman. Yeah, you still need a Mac, yes. You need a Mac more than just the simulator. I compile dev. Welcome, welcome. And now we can't build this thing again because my Switch is not exhaustive. Better than a goat scream? This is true. You should see what happened to the goat screams. What is the duration of Band Dash? It's for the rest of the stream. No, okay, so now that this is building and running again, let me show you, we made a change to the goat scream. Right here. No need for Mono Linux when Hannah Montana Linux exists. Are you trying to say that you and Hannah Montana are the same person, Mono? Is the mystery finally found out? Who is Hannah Montana? It's Mono. All right, so now we have this. The problem is we need to actually set up that subscription. Yeah, subscribers, subscribe to redemption, subscribe to follows. That does sound weird. The beard was a giveaway. Subscribe to subscriptions. Token session ID. Okay, so we need a subscription. Perfect. Love it. All right, let's go find our subscription. 5K should be a lifetime ban? No. Y'all seen how much I use Dash? I can't function without it. It's fewer points than the thing that only lasts one stream on a Nutter stream. Come on. Okay, so we got a subscription. Channel dot subscribe. Is that what it was? Already forgotten. Yeah, Nutter's channel points are pretty bugged. That never happens with mine. Version should be 2. See, the problem is only some of the things are bugged. So, sounds are only occasionally bugged, depending on something that I have not been able to figure out. And then the channel, like the challenge stuff, that's always bugged. Or sorry, that's always working appropriately. 100% of the time, that one works appropriately. It's really only the stuff that Nutter has to like physically do. Those are the only things that are bugged. Do I have everything that I need here? Channel subscribe, channel version is 1. Okay, that's what I was looking for. How many points for a lifetime ban on Dash? How many points for a lifetime ban on Dash? It'd have to be a lot. At least 7. Trying to think of, like, could I do like a full year of bans there? So let's say that would be 2.5 million. I'll put up a 2.5 million point redeem to ban Dash for life. $2.5 million, you say? I don't even know if I can create a channel point thing that's that high. Okay, condition. Transport. So condition is going to be broadcast user ID. Why do we also have a moderator ID? Do we need a moderator ID on follow that we don't need on? Yeah, we do. So we don't need the moderator ID on subscription. Fine. Everything else should be the same. I think that this transport should be exactly the same. Yeah, that's all we care about. Okay. If I rerun this, I think we might just get an error because we probably don't have the right. Oh, why did this stop working? Network connection was lost. Do you accept the Turkish lira or that Brazilian money? This is points, not dollars, not money. I only accept Xcode crash reports. All right, let's build and run. The madman is a dreamer awake. Not those. There's no crash report generated when it's crashed via Xcode or crashed via stream. Okay, so what I'm looking for is something. We have our, yeah, subscribe to subscriptions. What's your next stream challenge? That's a great question. What is my next stream challenge? Cat needs to come up with a stream challenge. Did you do the last one? I'm doing the last one right now. Dash competitor. Oof. That would be a big one. Why do you want to, hang on, let's back this up. What do you want out of a Dash competitor? Why would I build it since I won't be able to use Dash soon? Threeist. How many people are developing Toast competitors now just because of chat challenge redemption? Okay. We're gonna try this. I really am expecting like a failure here. But maybe I need to be able to read hexadecimal in order for this to work. Yeah, subscription missing Prother authorization. Me word's good. Let's go back to secrets. Honestly, okay, so here's the thing that I would change. That would maybe be a challenge. They're trying to ban me from using Dash for life, not just for one stream. See how we got this nice like curvy effect, and it looks pretty, and the text doesn't look too glowy. This works for all of my overlays, except for this one, which is butt ugly. And this one's ugly because it doesn't have the ability to because I built a one that looks like the other ones. Sorry, I need to go back to like the secrets, the view. Okay, I built one that looks like the other ones, but I did not allow myself to edit the time for it, so it always just says right now. So I have that, and it's like hard coded to like 10 in the morning. So I need the ability to change the time on that. So that would be, but that would be a lame thing because that's gonna take me like 20 minutes. That's not a very exciting stream. So no, I would need some other kind of challenge idea. Anyway, how do I get back to just regular view? There we go. So this didn't work. So I think, yeah, actually I do need to go back to the secret mode because I think what I need to do is I need to get a new token. Aha, there we go. Okay, so what scopes do I need? I'll come back out of secret mode while we figure that out. So I need redemptions, follows, subscriptions, redemptions, follows, subscriptions. Is that all I need? Chat. So where is my list of scopes? Can I find like an actual list of scopes somewhere? No. Were gifts separate from subscriptions? They are. I also didn't implement them yet, but I also don't know what the scope required for that is. No, that's also just read subscriptions. Where is the list of scopes? Because that would be really nice to know. Scopes, authorization, scopes. Okay, whatever. So apparently we're gonna have to do this the hard way. That's fine. Channel follow. So we need the ability to do moderator read follows. Okay, so I think what we need here. Twitch token help. Twitch help token. Yeah, there we go. So then we're gonna do Twitch token dash user dash token dash scopes. And then it's a space separated list of scopes. So we need moderator read follows. We need user read chat. Requires user read chat from the chatting user. I don't think that's what I need here. I just see chat read chat. It only needs chat read. Oh, chat read and chat edit. Okay, so I think that's fine. Yeah. Chat read. Now we can go back. Chat. Channel read subscriptions. And then finally redemption. Channel read redemptions. Okay. So all of this should mostly just be read. So even if I gave you my token, you wouldn't be able to do anything but read any of this stuff. That said, I'm still not going to do that. Because I don't trust any of you. It's fair. I forgot to let the cat back out. She's just hanging out. She's just chilling. Okay. We should be back now. Okay. Yeah, let's try building and running again. That all looked right. Let's see if we can decode any of these. Channel.subscribe. Cool. So we are subscribed to our subscriptions. Yeah, I don't know if Compile Dev was actually here to see this, but yeah, we made new fancy Sprite Kit alerts. I guess that's all the words. When Coco Type changes to top secret, he's actually looking at GPT to how to hello world. I am looking at how to hello world in developer doc, sir. You were not here, but you're still impressed. Nice. Yeah, and we can trigger it through AppleScript. We got that. We also built one for the fireworks. That's not it. Firework. There we go. Actually, what I need to do. Hold on. I need to add a button on my Stream Deck for fireworks. Bang. It's an AppleScript, and yeah, I think that this is just this. So yeah, now I should have a button. I'll pull up my Stream Deck. I should have a button that if I just hit it, it does a firework. Thrilling, right? Okay, so that didn't work. Let's try it again. And I love that there's absolutely no way to debug this or do anything, because again, it works right here. But we got nothing here that says like why this would work or not. Is there a way for me to like kill this? Actually, hang on, I got another idea. I don't actually know how to do that. How do you do line separators in OSA script? As a separate -E option. That's fair. I have a fail button. iTerm wants to control Twitch alerts. Sure. Can't it just be tell application Twitch alerts to firework? Man, that would require me knowing AppleScript. I haven't touched AppleScript regularly for like since pre-macOS 10. Yes, you can do that. You can absolutely do that. Kind of wonder if that would work over here. Make it work better. Tell application Twitch alerts to firework. No. Where would this be? Automation, probably. Automation. Allow the applications below to control other automations. I mean, oh, Elgato Stream Deck. Twitch alerts. Okay, so it has permission to do that. Why would that not work? Why would it work only... Yeah, no, this doesn't make any sense. Is that button broken? That's not an unreasonable thing to guess. Here, we're gonna do this first though. So that doesn't work. Let's try something else that would run on this same button. We'll have this open. We'll have it open developer duck. Let's create a developer duck button. Okay, so let's go quit developer duck. And then let's hit the button. Okay, so the button works. Yeah, why would that not work? The only other thing that I can think of is that it's got the same, like, it's missing the updated dictionary. Which I don't know how you would, I don't know why that would work, for one thing. Second of all, I don't know how to like kill this. How do I, if that is the case, how do I quit Stream Deck? Quit Stream Deck. Right there, just like that. that was it. I needed to kill it that way. Now I have a button to just set off a firework whenever I want. I'll try not to abuse it. But I'll probably totally abuse it. Okay, what do we, yeah, the last thing that we need to do is we need to delete the old alerts. That's right. Web view. Add subview, alert web view. Nah. Now there's a button for the cats to set off fireworks. I think that would only work if it weren't at like the angle that it's at. Sorry, I got the hiccups. That's how you know it's about time for the stream to end. Yeah, I don't think that they could get leverage on it at the angle that it's at. Four goats screaming is abuse. Imagine how it was on old days with the farms and sheep. So the secret is that's not actually what goats sound like. That entire goat scream is completely fake. Okay, that should be it. We've got rid of the web-based alerts. We've got new, cool, native sprite kit-based alerts. Everything should be pretty happy. I'm happy. I'm happy at least, and that's all that really matters is that I'm happy. No, yeah. So there's our stream challenge. Thank you all for putting me up to that. I think it's been something that I've been working on. Look, I mean, look at this. Alert native view. Started this on 6/4/21. I've been trying to get this done and actually working for almost 3 years at this point. So yeah, having the stream challenge in there to do that was good. If you all have anything for the next stream challenge, will not be the lifetime dash. Could I set a stream challenge? You guys got to get 2.5 million points in the next 30 days. I don't think you can do it. Because how many people would that be? Even if I streamed every single day, 30 days times 2,000 points at a time. So each person could, in theory, do 60,000 points. 2.5 million to 0 divided by that. We would still need 42 people contributing the max amount of points every single day for the entire time. So no, I don't think it would be possible. Unless I streamed multiple times a day. This is true. This is easier. Yeah, a Mocha Vision Pro app that put Mocha anywhere, anytime would be easier. But I see what you actually did. Yeah. Anyway, I guess that's it for the stream tonight. I will be back Friday, but I might be late on Friday. So Friday, but not necessarily at the same stream time. It might be later in the evening. How about a Vision Pro app for adopting pets? Ooh, that would be cool. I think that would technically violate my non-compete right now, though. Chewy is not in the bonus or in the market of adopting pets, but it's like the non-compete is something like, oh, it's not anything that they're currently doing or that it would be reasonable for them to get into. And so like, I think it would be borderline. And so probably not. Probably not a Vision Pro app for adopting pets. Adopting not animals? That I think is against the certain like the European thing on human rights. Yeah, it's too pet adjacent. I think that one's a little anything. All this pet talk. Yeah, pet food guy is perfect for this. Yeah, I certainly can't build anything selling pet food. That would definitely be against my non-compete agreement. I will not be doing that at all. But all right, non-competes are overrated. This is true. I'm not going to get into that. So I'll talk to you all later. Yeah, like I said, I'll be back Friday, possibly later than usual. But I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your week. Goodbye.